Hello, this is the Ramblings of an Undisciplined Mind podcast for Monday, August 22nd, 2016. As of this recording, Sierra is still missing. So what the heck have I been doing on the pen slinger stuff for the last week? I've actually been working quite a bit on the Roundtable pitch. I am close to being done with the first draft of it. It's massive, relatively speaking. It's 5,000 words, almost. It'll be over five, probably by the time I get it done. I did finish Act 2. I'm in the middle of Act 3. And I have an ending point that I have in mind for Act 3. So, Act 3 is kind of short. But I kind of knew that going in, that because I really wasn't even really sure what I was going to do with Act 3 until what I put together for Act 2 kind of informed that a little bit, if you will. So yeah, that helped me lead me to where I need to go, or where I think I need to go on Act 3, but we'll see what comes out of it. So I at least wanted to have some ideas for Act 3. I didn't want to leave it like totally wide open. But obviously, we'll see what comes out of that discussion. I'm looking forward to it. I've not yet heard when I'm on the schedule, but I am, once again, trying to get that done. So if I can finish that, hopefully tomorrow morning, and then I can start reading it and just see, because it's supposed to be like 5 to 8 minutes, and so what I think I'm going to do is just read what I have and see how many minutes that comes to, read it out loud, and then figure out where I need to cut. I have a feeling there's a lot of historical stuff at the beginning that I can probably trim down quite a bit, because some of that was just kind of me getting the history of the Empire and all this stuff in my head, and not necessarily something that they need to know or will care about all that much for the purposes of that discussion. So that's kind of where I am on that. Yeah, I was actually thinking about kind of ways to get more involved in the writer community. And since I interact with so many podcasters, I thought about trying to find some voice acting work that I could do, maybe play a part here and there. But, to quote Will Wheaton, there's been a non-zero number of responses to my previous audiobooks. People basically saying, yeah, the reading was horrible. And so I've come to accept that that's not my main strength. I never really thought it was, but that's not my main strength. And to the point where when I think I want to start selling audiobooks on Audible, my thought process is I'm going to hire out somebody to read the novel. So we're talking, depending on how they're selling. Now when I recover and name the Nest Relevant books, if they're selling relatively well, then yeah, I'll probably start looking at doing an audiobook for that. New titles, I definitely want to do that. And so my thought process is I'm going to hire somebody to do that. I think I've mentioned that before. But that got me thinking, is that, if I want to kind of get my name out there by being involved in things, then that's probably not the best thing for me to do. Voice acting, trying to do stuff with the voice, because I'm just not that good at it. So fine. What does I do? I write. Well, imagine that. So one of the things that I've been kind of keeping an eye on is Nathan Lowell's got this blog that he's put together that I've just glanced at a couple times, and I actually, when I get to the point where I'm caught up, I need to troll it or mine it. Mine would be the better, not troll. Mine. Mine it, because what it is called peer reviewed, and the whole thing is that if you are an indie author, you review somebody else's book, and it's not really a round robin type thing. Just because I review somebody's book doesn't mean that anybody's going to review my book. But I'm thinking it's something where a place where I can get my name out there. So I actually, he put out a call for, hey, I'm running out of reviews. So I've actually sent him one review already, to which he responded with thanks. And I probably want to do more of that kind of thing. I got to get more active with, blogging, and maybe do some guest blog posts, I think. And also, I think I want to get a lot more active on leaving reviews. Something I've been kind of lazy about, as far as, actually leaving a review for a book I like. I slapped the star thing on it. How many stars? Star rating. That's the word I'm looking for. Rating on it. And I haven't been doing anything on Goodreads. So I'm thinking that I'm going to focus on those areas that are all things that I would do via text, because I think that's where I shine. And that's what I'm going to spend my time on. So that's my thinking for this Monday morning, or afternoon, morning, wow. Afternoon, evening even. I almost sound like Snagglepuss. But I guess I will let that be that for today. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be talking to you then. So, be seeing you.